Today, I'm talking to two of our double degree students, Monica and Stephen, to find out why they decided to combine their passions and take advantage of some of the 30 plus Monash Arts double degree offerings. Let's hear what they have to say. Why do you think it's so important to diversify your studies at university?
Well, you really want to make the most out of your university experience, and to do that, you really have to dive deep into different areas of study. So that would definitely broaden your horizons when it comes to knowledge and it comes to learning practical work skills. And that would really make you really, really employable in the future. But the best part about diversifying your different study areas is actually meeting diverse people. So that's like meeting people from like media and then people from design. And it also is a great way to make friends, but it's also a great way to maintain career relationships in the future. Well, it's a great networking tactic.
You're both studying seemingly different degrees at the same time. Monica, you're studying media communication and design, and Stephen, you're studying global studies and commerce. How do these two degrees speak to each other?
They allow me to get different perspectives on the same event. So let's imagine that I'm working in a business and the business isn't going so well. My management major will allow me to get a sense of maybe the employee's motivation, maybe how we're not achieving strategic objectives. Whereas my global studies degree will give me a sense of how globalization has affected the industry as a whole, and maybe why consumer preferences in other countries are different to our own, and why the company needs to tailor its products when it's shipping to other countries.
Well, they might seem really different at first, but both of my degrees actually focus on communication. So media communication focuses on communication on a wider and grander scale, but design actually focuses on representing these media ideas as visual ideas for most people to actually understand. So essentially, they're quite connected in a way.
Monica, what real-life practical and professional skills have you gained while studying your double degree?
So Monash provides a lot of professional and practical work environment for students to actually bid on their portfolio of really high quality work. So as for me, I'm a part of Mojo News, which is a student-run publication, and I do a lot of design work for their articles and their podcasts. So I'm also involved in The Struggle, which is a student-run satirical news show. So I do a lot of design work for them, and I do a lot of on-screen work for them as well. So yeah, by broadening your horizons and really kind of diving into things you'll never really expect to dive into, I got a lot of fantastic experience that would make me really employable in the future.
Monash Arts is all about equipping students with international perspectives and experiences. How has your time at Monash Arts helped you gain a global understanding of our world, and how do you think that will help you in the future?
I was lucky enough to be in the inaugural Global Immersion Guarantee cohort. It's a 2-week, fully funded trip for Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Global Studies students at the end of their first year. I went out to Prato, Italy, and I was able to speak to locals, to be able to walk the streets and understand the unique cultural context of Italy. I think that's really valuable because in the future, when you go off into business, organizations want to know that you're the sort of person who has a more well-rounded understanding of the world, who understands that there are unique challenges, and is also comfortable going out into perhaps unusual or challenging circumstances, and you're able to perform effectively.
What advice would you give to current or future students who are thinking of doing a Monash Arts double degree?
Well, Monash has a really flexible and versatile double degree structure, and because of this versatility, really dive deep and just take every single opportunity that's given to you, albeit if it's professional or if it's internships, even if it's just hanging out with mates after uni. Definitely just take it and kind of roll with it because you don't know what's going to happen next.
Well, I would say to those students who are currently sitting on the fence, not quite sure whether to do a double degree, look at it this way. For just an extra year of study, you are doubling your experience at university. You are doubling the opportunities you have, the skills you have, and the potential career paths. And so if you look at it in that way, doing a double degree not only gives you greater efficiency, but it also exposes you to an entire new world.